Greetings, everyone. Thanks again, once again, for tuning in to Porch Talk. Today, we're going to talk about Russell Simmons and him stepping down from his company because of sexual assault allegations. CNN Money reports Simmons, the founder of hip-hop music label Def Jam Recordings and CEO of Russ Communications, released a statement on Thursday after screenwriter Jenny Lumet accused him of forcing her to have sex with him in 1991. Y'all, it's 2017. She detailed the encounter in a guest column published by The Hollywood Reporter on Thursday. I have been informed with great anguish of Jenny Lumet's recollection about our night together in 1991. Simmons said in a statement, I know Jenny and her family and have seen her several times over the years since the evening she described. While her memory of that evening is very different from mine, it is now clear to me that her feelings of fear and intimidation are real. While I have never been insensitive in some of my relationships over many decades, and I sincerely and humbly apologize. The statement continued, this is a time of great transition. The voices of the voiceless, those who have been hurt or ashamed, deserve and need to be heard. As the corridors of power inevitably make way for a new generation, I don't want to be a distraction, so I am removing myself from the businesses that I founded. The companies will now be run by a new and diverse generation of extraordinary executives who are moving the culture and consciousness forward. I will convert the Studio of Yogic Science into a nonprofit center of learning and healing. As for me, I will step aside and commit myself to continuing my personal growth, spiritual learning, and above all, to listening. Now, if you want to read the rest of that, because there's more words, of course, you would go to CNN Money. So, let's get into it. Russell Simmons stepped down, so you know, even though I like his speech and how he finagled that, you know it's something going on, because he had to step down. Ain't nobody just walking away from their companies. This is my thing, though. I don't think sexual assault is okay in no way, form, or fashion. But what I'm starting to wonder, are we going to get to a point where men and women are not going to speak to one another? They're going to be afraid. I mean, I have myself, I can personally say I was texting something as a joke, and then I thought about it. Hey, what if this gets taken the wrong way? It's like we're coming into an age now that you always have to double and triple and quadruple think about what you're going to say and what you're going to do. Now, you should not be forcing anyone to have sex with you, putting your hands on anybody that's not warranted. None of that is okay. Groping people that don't want to be groped is not cool. I'm not going to say it is, because it's not. But it's just been so much of this. Think about how many of us, I can think of a few instances where men have been very inappropriate and I could have blown the whistle on the same thing. I think in our culture, it just became such the norm, or maybe not our culture, but in our generations and probably those before us. So we'd be like, that boy crazy or whatever. And a lot of times we, as African Americans, we just check the motherfucker and keep it moving. Or we check them, or our family members check them, or we handle it on our own. And I'm not saying it's wrong for those who decide to speak out and bring it to the press, or whoever they're bringing it to that gets to the press. But I am saying we just chose to handle things differently. But it really makes you look at things like, man, that was inappropriate. That wasn't cool. My suggestion to you guys that are CEOs, COOs, important figures, and just any worker bee period, any form or title that you are in life, mind your damn business. Don't jump on something that ain't warranted. Mind your damn business. That's the best thing you can do. That's how you stay out of trouble. It's going to come to the point where people are going to start writing out contracts, getting okay, the signatures. I mean, you got to cover your back. You got to be 110% sure that whoever male or female that you're messing with is consensual. Because if not, you're in trouble. But I will tell you, I think it's a good thing, because there needs to be a shift. There needs to be order. There needs to be class. There needs to be integrity and morale in everything that we do. And I think we're getting to the point where we're getting tired. I just wish we would enforce this on this president too. He needs more integrity and a higher morale. He really does. But that's another subject for another day. But what is going on here, people? What direction are we moving in? Because like I said, me personally, I was thinking like, oh, maybe that was a bad joke. It's crazy now. People are losing their jobs. Even me sitting here talking to you on camera right now. I have thought so many times, you'd like to be on these stations, but of course I'm not going to be involved in sexual allegations and assault and no scandal. I don't get into that. But just with other things, it makes you think you have to watch what you say. You can't even be you. You can't have an opinion without somebody dangling a job over you. That's why it's best just to have your own stuff. Now, Russell's case, I mean, that is his stuff, but he in a whole different situation. But it just makes me think like I'd rather continue to sit here in this camera and talk to y'all and hope for the best and just wait on God's blessings, because I don't want to have that stress on me every day. Oh, did I say that right? Oh, am I going to walk in the morning into the pink slip? Oh, this, that, and the third. And you know, they're controlling your social media. And where are we moving to? It's like a silent police state. But I will say, getting back to this, the sexual assault has to stop. It has to stop. And you creeps of the weeks that's getting caught, that one guy with the Laura. What is up with the sex toys in your office and all of this shit? What is going on? You guys are freaked out of your minds and you don't have any control. So now the public's about to reel you on in. These allegations are about to reel you on in. So you directors and producers and whoever you are, mind your business. Do your job with integrity and morale. Hire people based on their qualifications, not based on your penis jumping on the best blowjob they can give you. Do it right and you won't have these problems. When I go to work, me personally, I'm not a director or none of that. I do this here. This is my show, Porch Talk. But outside of that, what I go and punch a clock at, I go and do my job and keep moving. I'm not extra hee-heeing and ha-haing and in nobody's face, because things can always get misconstrued. And even, I'm even getting tighter than I even been. I'm going to tighten it down. Just something to think about. I really want you guys' opinion. Where do you think we're going? And if you want to hop on a video with me and further elaborate on this and make a part 2, I love that too. So you can always let me know. You can email me. My email is within the video. All my information is under the video. It's very easy to get in contact with me. But anyhow, thanks again once again for tuning in to Porch Talk. We'll see you next time. Bye. Make sure you choose Rocky Road Productions LLC Porch Talk to feed your entertainment needs. And you can do that by following us on Facebook, Instagram. Make sure you like this video and share it with all your family and friends. Tag somebody in it, why don't you? And don't forget to comment down below and let us know how you feel. And before you leave, make sure you subscribe. That's right. You'll catch us every week. Looking forward to see you again next time. Bye.